is a further secret. I am the Empress and the Hierophant, thus 11, as my bride is 11. Hear me, ye people of sighing. The sorrows of pain and regret are left to the dead and the dying, the folk that not know me as yet. These are dead, these fellows. They feel not. We are not for the poor and sad. The lords of the earth are our kinsfolk. Is God to live in a dog? No, but the highest are of us. They shall rejoice, our chosen, whose sorroweth is not of us. Beauty and strength, leaping laughter and delicious languor, force and fire are of us. We have nothing with the outcast and the unfit. Let them die in their misery, for they feel not. Compassion is the vice of kings. Stamp down the wretched and the weak. This is the law of the strong. This is our law and the joy of the world. Think not, O king, upon that lie, that thou must die. Verily thou shalt not die, but live. Now let it be understood, if the body of the king dissolve, he shall remain in pure ecstasy forever. Nuit, padit, rahur quit. The sun, strength and sight, light. These are for the servants of the star and the snake. I am the snake that giveth knowledge and delight and bright glory, and stir the hearts of men with drunkenness. To worship me take wine and strange drugs, whereof I will tell my prophet, and be drunk thereof. They shall not harm ye at all. It is a lie, this folly against self. The exposure of innocence is a lie. Be strong, O man, lust, enjoy all things of sense and rapture. Fear not that any god shall deny thee for this. I am alone. There is no God where I am. Behold, these be grave mysteries, for there are also of my friends who be hermits. Now think not to find them in the forest or on the mountain, but in beds of purple, caressed by magnificent beasts of women with large limbs and fire and light in their eyes, and masses of flaming hair about them. There shall ye find them. Ye shall see them at rule, at victorious armies, at all the joy. And there shall be in them a joy 1,000,000 times greater than this. Beware lest any force another king against king. Love one another with burning hearts. On the low men trample in the fierce lust of your pride in the day of your wrath. Ye are against the people, O my chosen. I am the secret serpent coiled about to spring. In my coiling there is joy. If I lift up my head, I and my Nuit are one. If I droop down mine head and shoot forth venom, then is rapture of the earth, and I and the earth are one. There is a great danger in me, for who doth not understand these runes shall make a great miss. He shall fall down into the pit called Because, and there he shall perish with the dogs of reason. Now a curse upon Because and his kin. May Because be accursed forever. If will stops and cries why, invoking Because, then will stops and does not. If power asks why, then is power weakness. Also reason is a lie, for there's a factor infinite and unknown, and all their words are skew-wise. Enough of Because, be he damned for a dog. But ye, O my people, rise up and awake. Let the rituals be rightly performed with joy and beauty. There are rituals of the elements and feasts of the times, a feast for the first night of the prophet and his bride, a feast for the 3 days of the writing of the book of the law, a feast for Tahuti and the child of the prophet, secret, O prophet, a feast for the supreme ritual, and a feast for the equinox of the gods, a feast for fire and a feast for water, a feast for life and a greater feast for death, a feast every day in your hearts in the joy of my rapture, a feast every night unto new, and the pleasure of uttermost delight. Aye, feast, rejoice, there is no dread hereafter. There is the dissolution and eternal ecstasy in the kisses of new. There is death for the dogs. Dost thou fail? Art thou sorry? Is fear in thine heart? Where I am, these are not. Pity not the fallen. I never knew them. I am not for them. I console not. I hate the consoled and the consoler. I am unique and conqueror. I am not of the slaves that perish, be they damned and dead. Amen. This is of the four. There is a fifth who is invisible, and therein am I as a babe in an egg. Blue am I and gold in the light of my bride, but the red gleam is in my eyes, and my spangles are purple and green. Purple beyond purple. It is the light higher than eyesight. There is a veil. That veil is black. It is the veil of the modest woman. It is the veil of sorrow and the pall of death. This is none of me. Tear down that lying spectre of the centuries. Veil not your vices in virtuous words. These vices are my service. Ye do well, and I will reward you here and hereafter. Fear not, O prophet, when these words are said. Thou shalt not be sorry. Thou art emphatically my chosen, and blessed are the eyes that thou shalt look upon with gladness. But I will hide thee in a mask of sorrow. They that see thee shall fear thou art fallen, but I lift thee up. Nor shall they who cry aloud their folly that thou meanest not avail. Thou shalt reveal it. Thou availest. They are the slaves of because. They are not of me. The stops as thou wilt. The letters,
like, if I was in
change
a
them not in style.
I man cave. I would not do that. I would relegate her.
Because I was gonna say, bro, you're either not married or divorced. Because
no, I'm not married at all.
So you're gonna
let you have a fucking.
I mean, I'm not gonna. No,
this nigga's over here talking about like I'm gonna give up my man cave for my.
You say that word one more time, I swear to God, I will remove you.
Please, just.
Oh, my mom, I will remove you.
what happened?
You want to be in black rooms? I can agree with
that before the midterms, people that were Republican were dying at twice the rate of people that were Democrats from COVID. And let's pull the data. And it suggests that disparity in the mortality rate was due to the massive disparity in vaccination rates. And there are 3 studies to support it. At the time, there's probably more. They did it by county. They did it by state. They cross-referenced their voting records. I provided that data. So these folks, and some of whom are on the right wing, I know it's not political space, believe some of this nonsense. Vaccines contain snake venom and nanobots and molecular satellite receivers and all this bullshit. They believe that, didn't protect themselves, and were dying at almost twice the rate of everybody else because the difference in vaccination rates was almost 30%, 30 at the time.
And God creates evil for do something for make a human completely. The universe without.
I mean, so probably this is the one you're talking about. But no, I never heard that before. I mean, because we have so many monastery and sanctuary and churches and stuff that it's kind of hard to know all of them.
Yeah. I just I only know because they have a monastery here in California too, actually.
You see? But you know what? To be honest, I'm kind of surprised that you Padre Pio, because not even Catholics knows him. Not many Catholics knows him. But I'm kind of
like patron saint.
Well,
so many books about him.
You see, but it's just you're probably the second American that told me. Mentioned.
Man, to go on TV, could have paid them that.
I don't need no.
That's where you got his fame from.
Nah, he was on like a talk show or some shit, scrap on some bride.
Right.
I was on the parent shit.
It don't matter. See that right there, Flo Millie, whoever you is, that's it right there. I don't lie. I don't have to.
Flo Millie, bro.
Look at it. Screenshot that motherfucker, man. I don't got to do that. All of that old cap ass shit.
Okay, what is that, bro? What am I screenshot? He done gave 2 men money at bid.
Shit at this food truck.
That's what I'm saying. I got a car that shit came out to 1750. I'm like, God damn.
Damn, my nigga. But
That's that Cali. That's that Cali shit.
You got that quality.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
it's more like channeling where I am able to help people cleanse 7 negative energies. That is something that I do. But I also do astral realm traveling, sharp.
Advanced fee fraud scam, but tagging it Nigerian doesn't make any sense because majority of the scams are coming from completely different countries.
Okay, so
number one.
whoever made the claim of Nigeria being number one scammer, can you tell me what are you basing it on? What's your information?
Oh, so I actually supported the argument. So I'll say this, right? If you guys go to Catholic channel on YouTube, that's all you need to know about Nigeria, okay?
Training flights, we go over emergency procedures specific to that aircraft in our training. And so I'm going to assume that if you're a military pilot, because they use night vision equipment, instruments, if that was the case, and they made a mistake with respect to night vision and actually seeing the aircraft, which is why they wanted assistance from ATC, maybe in that minute they made a mistake, and that's where the accident happened. That's my hypothesis. And I'm going to say this again. I understand everyone thinks that DC is this hyper secure place, but the DC airport is no different than any other airport. The only difference between DC and other areas is they have a lot more restricted airspace. But that airport is no more technologically advanced than any other airport.
And that's why
all the time.
I disagree with you because
Or dehydrated after, you get dehydrated in that thing. You can go get yourself a nice drink without worrying about, and then also you ain't gotta be trying to hold back with the stroke.
We're done to support this. And these folks now somehow are the experts on any of this. They got everything wrong, but now she is in the chat spreading this nonsense again. Wow, given the actual data. So you like anecdotes, but you don't like actual evidence. It's stupid. I'll go on mute. It hurts something you want to say something.
Oh no, I was just gonna say yeah. She glues herself when she gets challenged. She does that all the time.
good lord, now she's pushing transphobic talking points because she's had no success with her anti-vax talking point. While we're waiting, I just want to kind of extend a little bit of what Drew was talking about. I always find it fascinating when people are like, well, you're God, Bill Gates, or you're God, Fauci. And listen, Fauci is a very well-respected man in science. He is one of the editors and chapter writers for Harrison's Guide to Internal Medicine, which is a seminal
value. Thou shalt obtain the order and value of the English alphabet. Thou shalt find new symbols to attribute them unto. Begone, ye mockers, even though ye laugh in my honor, ye shall laugh not long. When ye are sad, know that I have forsaken you. He that is righteous shall be righteous still. He that is filthy shall be filthy still. Yea, deem not of change, ye shall be as ye are, and not other. Therefore the kings of the earth shall be kings forever, the slaves shall serve. There is none that shall be cast down or lifted up. All is ever as it was. Yet there are masked ones, my servant. It may be that yonder beggar is a king. A king may choose his garment as he will. There is no certain test, but a beggar cannot hide his poverty.
What did Anthony Fauci say about this? Listen, you guys got to go to the gym.
Love all, lest perchance is a king concealed. Say you so? Fool, if he be a king, thou canst not hurt him. Therefore strike hard and low, and to hell with it, master. There is a light before thine eyes, O prophet, a light undesired, most desirable. I am uplifted in thine heart, and the kisses of the stars rain hard upon thy body. Thou art exhaust in the voluptuous fullness of the inspiration. The expiration is sweeter than death, more rapid and laughterful than a caress of hell's own worm. Oh, thou art overcome. We are upon thee. Our delight is all over thee. Hail, hail, prophet of noon, prophet of Hod, prophet of Ra-Hur-Ku. Now rejoice. Now come in our splendor and rapture. Come in our passionate peace and write sweet words for the kings. I am the master. Thou art the holy chosen one. Write and find ecstasy in writing. Work and be our bed in working. Thrill with the joy of life and death. Ah, thy death shall be lovely. Whoso seeth it shall be glad. Thy death shall be the seal of the promise of our age-long love. Come, lift up thine heart and rejoice. We are one. We are none. Hold, hold, bear up in thy rapture. Fall not in swoon of the excellent kisses. Harder, hold up thyself. Lift thine head. Breathe not so deep. Die. Ah, what do I feel? Is the word exhausted? There is help and hope in other spells. Wisdom says, be strong, then canst thou bear more joy. Be not animal, refine thy rapture. If thou drink, drink by the 98 rules of art. If thou love, exceed by delicacy. And if thou do aught joyous, let there be subtlety therein. But exceed, exceed. Strive ever to more. And if thou art truly mine, and doubt it not, and if thou art ever joyous, death is the crown of all. Ah, death, death, thou shalt long for death. Death is forbidden, O man, unto thee. The length of thy longing shall be the strength of its glory. He that lives long and desires death, much is ever the king among the kings. Aye, listen to the numbers and the words. 4, 6, 3, 8, A, B, K, 2, 4, A, L, G, M, O, R, 3, Y, X, 24, 89, R, P, S.
Thrilled with listen lust of the light, O man, my man, come careering out of the night of Paleopath. Lord, visible and sensible, of whom this earth is but a
T-O-V-A-L. What meaneth this, O prophet? Thou knowest not, nor shalt thou know ever. There cometh one to follow thee, he shall expound it. But remember, O chosen one, to be me, to follow the love of new in the starlit heaven, to look forth upon men, to tell them this glad word. O be thou proud and mighty among men. Lift up thyself, for there is none like unto thee among men or among gods. Lift up thyself, O my prophet. Thy stature shall surpass the stars. They shall worship thy name, foursquare, mystic, Wonderful, the number of the man, and the name of thy house, 418. The end of the hiding of Hadit, and blessing and worship to the prophet of the lovely star. Chapter 3. Abrahadabra, the reward of Ra-Hur-Kut. There is division hither homeward. There is a word not known. Spelling is defunct. All is not aught. Beware. Hold. Raise the spell of Ra-Hur-Kwit. Now let it be first understood that I am a god of war and vengeance. I shall deal hardly with them. Choose ye an island. Fortify it. Dung it about with enginery of war. I will give you a war engine. With it ye shall smite the peoples, and none shall stand before you. Lurk, withdraw, upon them. This is the law of the battle of conquest. Thus shall my worship be about my secret house. Get the stele of revealing itself. Set it in thy secret temple, and that temple is already aright disposed, and it shall be your Kiblah forever. It shall not fade, but miraculous color shall come back to it day after day. Close it in locked glass for a proof to the world. This shall be your only proof. I forbid argument. Conquer. That is enough. I will make easy to you the obstruction from the ill-ordered house in the victorious city. Thou shalt thyself convey it with worship, O prophet, though thou likest it not. Thou shalt have danger and trouble. Ra-Hur-Ku is with thee. Worship me with fire and blood. Worship me with swords and with spears. Let the woman be girt with a sword before me. Let blood flow to my name. Trample down the heathen. Be upon them, O warrior. I will give you of their flesh to eat. Sacrifice cattle, little and big, after a child. But not now. Ye shall see that hour, O blessed beast, and thou the scarlet concubine of his desire. Ye shall be sad thereof. Deem not too eagerly to catch the promises. Fear not to undergo the curses. Ye, even ye, know not this meaning all. Fear not at all. Fear neither men, nor fates, nor gods, nor anything. Money fear not, nor laughter of the folk folly, nor any other power in heaven or upon the earth or under the earth. Nu is your refuge as Hadit your light, and I am the strength, force, vigor of your arms. Mercy let be off. Damn them who pity. Kill and torture. Spare not. Be upon them. That stele they shall call the abomination of desolation. Count well its name, and it shall be to you as 718. Why? Because of the fall of because, that he is not there again. Set up my image in the east. Thou shalt buy thee an image which I will show thee is special, not unlike the one thou knowest. And it shall be suddenly easy for thee to do this. The other images group around me to support me. Let all be worshipped, for they shall cluster to exalt me. I am the visible object of worship. The others are secret. For the beast and his bride are they, and for the winners of the ordeal X. What is this? Thou shalt know. For perfume mix meal and honey and thick leavings of red wine, then oil of abramelin and olive oil, and afterwards soften and smooth down with rich fresh blood. The best blood is of the moon, monthly, then the fresh blood of a child or dropping from the host of heaven, then of enemies, then of the priest or of the worshippers, last of some beast, no matter what. This burn. Of this make cakes and eat unto me. This hath also another use. Let it be laid before me and kept thick with perfumes of your orison. It shall become full of beetles, as it were, and creeping things sacred unto me. These slay, naming your enemies, and they shall fall before you. Also these shall breed lust and power of lust in you at the eating thereof. Also ye shall be strong in war. Moreover, be they long kept, it is better, for they swell with my force, all before me. My altar is of open brass work, burned thereon in silver or gold. There cometh a rich man from the west, who shall pour his gold upon thee. From gold forged steel, be ready to fly or to smite. But your holy place shall be untouched throughout the centuries. Though with fire and sword it be burnt down and shattered, yet an invisible house there standeth, and shall stand until the fall of the great equinox, when Hermrachus shall arise, and the double-wanded one assume my throne and place. Another prophet shall arise and bring fresh fever from the skies. Another woman shall awake the lust and worship of the snake. Another soul of God and beast shall mingle in the globed priest. Another sacrifice shall stain the tomb. Another king shall reign, and blessing no longer be poured to the hawk-headed mystical lord. The half of the word of Haru Raha, called Hur-Par Krat and Ra-Hur-Kwit. Then said the prophet unto the god, I adore thee in the song. I am the lord of Thebes, and I, the inspired fourth speaker of Mentu. For me unveils the veiled sky, the self-slain Onkof Nakansu, whose words are truth. I invoke, I greet thy presence, O Ra-Hur-Kwit. Unity uttermost showed. I adore the might of thy breath, supreme and terrible God, who makest the gods in death to tremble before thee. I adore thee. Appear on the throne of Ra. Open the ways of the Ku. Lighten the ways of the Ka. The ways of the Cobs run through to stir me or still me.